time now for the Peter Chell Saturday Morning News for this Saturday morning, April 4th, 2015. Good morning to you all this lovely Saturday morning, April the 4th, 2015. And happy Passover to all my Jewish friends here. And here now, your news headlines here. Our top story at 8:15 a.m. is in Garissa, Kenya, where even as militant group Al-Shabaab vowed more attacks, Kenyan officials said on Saturday that the 5 terrorists were arrested in connection with a bloody assault at a Kenyan university that more arrests are expected. U.S. President Barack Obama says that a framework nuclear deal reached with Iran is a good deal that was reached through tough principled diplomacy. In Washington, Hillary is coming to Brooklyn, New York as the former Secretary of State's group signed a lease Wednesday to property its headquarters in a Brooklynite workplace development, a move indicating that Clinton will launch her second presidential campaign bid in 2016. Civilians flee as militants seize most of the Damascus camp. U.S. job growth sharply dropped in March as employers as the economy added 126,000 jobs, seasonally adjusted in March from 264,000 in February. Charles Grodhammer said Friday on special report from Brett Baer on Fox News that if Iran is destabilized in the Middle East, potentially lifted the sanctions on the Islamic Republic as part of the nuclear deal that could increase its grip on the region. SNP leader Nicola Sturgeon has accused Whitehall of dirty tricks after the report emerged, claiming that she told a French diplomat that she would prefer David Cameron over Ed Millman in number 10. It won't last long, but the third blood moon in less than a year is already proven a treat for early risers in Western North America. And Manila, Philippines, a Philippine weather bureau on Saturday downgraded Typhoon Maysak into a storm as thousands of people were told to leave the country's northeastern coastline where it was headed for the Pacific after killing 4 people. Anti-Islamic protests around the country have sparked ugly standoffs in Melbourne and Brisbane, Australia, where police being called in to keep protesters apart. Man reported missing at sea for 6 days, found 90 pounds, lighter but in good condition at Norfolk General Hospital in Norfolk, Virginia, from Louis Jordan. The trial marathon bomber George Zardev feels like an extract about the death penalty that a battle amongst the federal government and the man accused of mass murder. Racist emails released Friday by the city of Ferguson, Missouri, revealed that most were sent by a former city court clerk to 2 police officers. There is no indication of city officials were involved. In Chicago, a convicted murderer who escaped from the Kentucky County Detention Center early this week was arrested in Chicago police on Friday night. President Obama on Friday unveiled an initiative to train military veterans for careers in the solar energy industry under the Solar Ready Vets program. The Department of Defense and the Department of Energy will seek help to military veterans. The 7th installment of the popular Fast and Furious series, Furious 7 is beating even the most optimistic projections for its opening weekend at the box office. Pop culture artifacts of the 1960s have always figured heavily in Mad Men, which ends its 7th season run in May, as all those things were used in the female purposes in the story for the story itself, said the creator Ralph B. Weiner in an interview with the New York Times. A study based on the surprising discovery published in the journal Science this week may aid the clarification of superconductivity mechanisms about higher temperature and frictionless electricity transmission. NASA's Hubble Space Telescope sent back to Earth some more breathtaking images for the eyes of the scientists and amateurs alike. Executives at fashion house and talent agencies that use excessively thin balls of friends could face 6 months prison and fine up to $75,000, which is $82,000 in American money. According to new studies titled Visual Cortical Process with a Geomagnetic Compass Restores Special Navigation of Blind Rats and published in the journal Current Biology, a group of blind rats are now able to see. Alright, let's take a look at sports news here. Jim Parsons, actor most known for the Dudley Smart and Not All Terrible television program The Big Bang Theory, has given a seal of approval to the Houston Rockets' James Harden and his endorsement for NBA's MVP award. Indianapolis, Michigan State might seem like a party crusher this weekend. Number 17 and ranked front most of the season might be a Final Four alongside number 3, number 1, Duke, Wisconsin, and Kentucky. The Boston Celtics playoff push has slowed just a little bit with a 110-101 loss to the Milwaukee Bucks at the TD Garden last night. Tonight, the Boston Bruins be at the TD Garden taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs, while the Boston Celtics are north of the border at Toronto, Ontario, Canada, taking on the Toronto Raptors, while the New England Revolution will be down in Denver taking on the Colorado Rapids. Peter Childers times now 8:20 here, and it's time now for a travel report here, and we got it back to the 295 southbound. The Route 6 in Justin, so expect some delays here. Route 146 on the northbound side, a little slow down to the Sutton stretch, and otherwise, a smooth sailing commute here on this Saturday morning. And look at the MBTA here on the subway later today. On the Orange Line, experience about delays due to Boston Fire Department activity at Forest Hills. And on the commuter rail, Providence Stoughton Line, train 1801, 645 from South Station, canceled today en route due to a fire on the tracks. And Providence Stoughton Line, train 1804, 8:35 a.m. from Providence, canceled today en route to a fire on the tracks. And on the first, smooth sailing. Peter Childers time 8:21, time and a half hour weather report here, and we are under a wind advisory effect from 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time to 8 p.m. this evening as we have a wind advisory here. Wind advisory remains in effect from 10 a.m. this morning to 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time this evening as dense fog advisory is canceled and the National Weather Service in Taunton has canceled the dense fog advisory and locations all of Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and well as Northern Connecticut as winds northwest about 15-25 miles per hour with gusts up to 50 miles per hour. And time later this morning to early this evening as strongest winds will be this afternoon near. Impacts winds of this magnitude may lead to some downed tree branches of even a few trees. Unsecured outdoor items may be blown around and isolated power outages are possible as wind advisory rains. In effect, as its issued when sustained with the forecast to be 31 to 39 miles per hour, gusts will be range between 46 and 57 miles per hour as winds this strong are capable of down some small tree limbs and some branches, possibly causing isolated power outages and driving can be difficult, especially for high-profile vehicles. There. Day 1 today, tonight. Wind advisory. Day 2 for 7. Sunday for Friday. There'll be a low probability for a period of accumulating snow sometime Tuesday and Wednesday across a portion of southern New England there. Alright, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For today, where you're going to see some For today, chance of showers made before 10 a.m. Cloud skies like graduate capital most of the skies with a height of 53 degrees. Breezy skies with a northwest with about 13 to 20 miles per gust size, 44 miles per chance duration 30%. That most of the skies low about 26 degrees. Northwest with about 5 to 10 miles per coming light west after midnight. Winds can gust size 29 miles per hour. For Sunday, slight chance of showers after 3 p.m. Increased skies with a height of 50 degrees. West with about 8 to 11 miles per gust size, 31 miles per chance duration 20%. Saturday, a chance of rain showers before 3 a.m. Then a slight chance of rain and slow showers. Most of the skies will lower at 34 degrees. Light west wind chance of precipitation 40%. New snow accumulation less than half an inch possible. Monday, most of the skies have about 55 degrees. Light southwest wind. Monday night, chance of showers made after 1 a.m. Most of the skies low about 37 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. Tuesday, chance of showers. Most of the skies have about 44, low about 33 degrees. Chance of precipitation 45%. Wednesday, chance of rain showers with a few hints of snow. Most of the skies have about 40 low about 33 degrees. Chance of precipitation 35%. For Thursday, most of the skies will either 46 degrees. For Saturday, chance of showers skies low about 38 degrees. Chance of precipitation 40%. And for Friday, chance of showers skies have about 57 degrees. Chance of precipitation 4%. Northern temperature set at 48 degrees with some overcast skies. That is going to be it for the Peter Chill Morning News on this Saturday morning, April 4th, 2015. I'm Peter with you. Have a good day. I'll see you later. Bye, buddy, with a good positive attitude here.